Alright, and we are live.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's another Sunday evening, afternoonish. And this is Nick Warren.
This is Colton here.
And this is Two Dudes at a Table.
Two of us at a table.
Welcome to this Weekend Sesh. Chilling with the dudes. We're chilling at the table. No guests this week. We're just kind of chilling. Having just a normal, average week, I guess, you know? Getting into the swing of things. Trying some new stuff out. Getting a more legit setup here at the podcast.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of talking, a lot of shopping. Just kind of looking for stuff to get for us here at Two Dudes at a Table. So that way we can start with the video and we will start having audio and a visual for the podcast. Which is some exciting shit if you ask me.
Hell yeah. We had a little hiccup with the last episode on YouTube. We still don't know why it's uploading really stupidly.
Yeah.
It's only uploading basically like 80%.
Not even, dude. First time I uploaded it that way, so you guys know, it only uploaded like 44 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Which was weird, and actually it was like 36 minutes. And that's what's been up all week. So then I uploaded again. Not only 3 minutes uploaded. And then I tried uploading again, and then I got like 44 or something like that, which it's a 55-minute podcast.
And I think it's just everyone's determination to fuck our lives up.
Yeah, we always have issues with YouTube. I don't know why. It doesn't matter what we've tried to do. We always have some type of issue.
Whether it's YouTube, it's Soundcloud, it's iTunes. Yeah.
But I promise we'll have the other one up as soon as we can figure out why it's not uploading all the way. And we will have this one up as well by tonight. So make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube channel.
For sure.
You got that notification bell on. That way you know every single time we upload, you've got a new notification from us here at Two Dudes at a Table.
Yeah, something to bother the fuck out of you every day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Until you swipe at it, it clears.
And then you don't watch because you forget about it. I'm not even bad. I do it too.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I get up and, I swipe away my notifications that I'm not interested in at the moment. And then a couple days later, I'm like, oh, I forgot this was uploaded. I do it for other people. I know you guys do it for us. It's okay. I'm not mad. I understand 100%.
Yeah, you got lives, but we want to be a part of your lives, you know?
We want to be a part of your daily. Like if you're at work, which somebody right now is probably at work listening to this.
Even though it's Sunday.
Even throughout the week, if you guys are listening to this, somebody out there is probably working. I know I listen to these at work.
For sure, man.
So if you can, that's like the best place to listen to podcasts because it kind of gives you a little bit of escape. And listening to us here at Two Dudes at a Table, it's your weekend sesh.
For sure.
Every week. So you could be at work, session with us, and nobody even knows.
Hell yeah. We're talking about a lot on this episode. I think one of our flick pick of the weeks is going to turn into a controversial talk, so we'll get into that.
Controversial.
In a little bit.
Ooh.
So it was a good flick. We'll talk about that later on the podcast. But how's your week been, man? Like, I haven't really seen you too much.
Seen you. Oh, I bumped the mic. I apologize. Yeah, dude, it's just been super busy. I don't know why. It's just like every day I had something going on where I was like not able to do what I wanted to do.
No, yeah, like some always.
It was just super busy.
Some always like tends to come up or like. No, I totally get it. Like I've been working on. Stuff for habits, a little bit here and there, working.
Yeah, especially now with the holidays coming up, hence the holiday music. With the holidays coming up, you're less apt to leave work early. Like if they're like, if you know you can ask, you could be like, hey man, do you care if I leave? Like you could, and they'd say yeah, but you kind of want those extra 2 hours.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That extra 2 hours could be a gift for somebody.
Exactly. Like I just worked Saturday. I haven't worked Saturday in a year.
Yeah,
literally over a year. And I worked a Saturday yesterday just so I could try and get some extra cash for
I'm glad that
holidays.
I don't work on Saturdays. Fuck that shit.
It wasn't bad. I worked 8:30 to 12:30, so it was 4 hours. But it's an extra $50 or whatever, so I'm not gonna complain about it. You know,
For sure.
Extra $50 gets you a lot. Yo, and this week I was over at my parents' house Saturday. I was over there after I got out of work. Yeah.
Today's Sunday.
Yeah. My week is all fucked up because I worked yesterday, so I don't know. It's a weird schedule. Anyways, my parents gave me a check from my grandparents. My grandparents died when I was like 4 and 6.
Yeah.
So like I was young, and I got a check from them. It was a savings bond thing for $50 from 1998, which is a year after I was born. So
how much interest does that build up, Eddie?
Probably, I think Megan looked it up. Like it might be worth like $70.
Hey, $70 is $70.
Shit,
man.
dude, even at $50, I don't care. $50. Like that just helped me out so much. Like I haven't cashed it yet because it's kind of seems like it's a process. Like it's more than just signing the back of it. You actually have to have a little bit to fill out. But other than that, I'm pretty happy about that because that $50 definitely helps out.
For sure, man.
My grandparents coming through from beyond in the afterlife. They're coming through, still helping me out. It is kind of weird. Dude, it's weird to think that my mom's had that for 20 years. She found it in one of the safes with like all these documents and shit. But I was
Speaking
super
of
happy about it.
from beyond the grave and shit, like sitting in this plastic room is creeping me out. But it's kind of cool.
I love it, bro. I love it. I feel like it's spill free. If you spill something, you just wipe it up real quick. It's all plastic, so it's not like you can't throw it out. Like, sure, it'll be around for like, 250 years, but whatever. Like, not that big of a deal.
We're sitting in what looks like a fucking Dexter kill room. Just a little bit more ghetto.
One.
Yeah.
A ghetto large Dexter room. 100%.
Yeah. It looks, if you walked in here, you'd be probably a little freaked out.
Unless you knew us. I guess if you knew us, you'd be like, oh,
yeah, if you knew
that's
the
about
reason,
right.
if you knew the reason for it being here, that you'd be all like, oh yeah, that's
not even that, dude. I feel like just with the way we are and the people who know us, like if they walk into something, they're just like, huh, all right, that's how this day's gonna go. But
yeah. I don't know, man. What I was getting to though is like just I don't know. I want to talk about some ghost shit this week. I just having that
ghost
weird
shit.
Yeah, I know it's like completely away from like
we're talking about like Christmas and you're bringing up Halloween. This goes back to the point I made when Halloween was around that this family
is always
Halloween.
Yeah,
always.
I don't know. We're sitting in this room. The mood's, we're chilling. We're vibing here at the Two Dudes at the Table podcast. But there's one light in here making it's just so creepy.
Yeah, man. We got like a little lamp set up. This week we're actually not at a small table.
Yeah,
we're
we got a big table.
We're at a whole nother table.
I think it's so funny that we're at Two Dudes at a Table podcast and we actually talk about the table in which we're sitting at.
Well, let's see. Since Will was on the podcast, we've had a different table every week.
Yeah, we're like the Bills changing quarterbacks.
Or their coaches.
For fucking real.
Yeah, man. I love it because the table is part of us, man. Like, this wouldn't be the podcast without us being at a table.
I am the table. That's like this fucking meme on
it's only appropriate.
On this fucking Botchamania. I watch it on YouTube. And it's a bunch of like wrestling botches and shit. And they have a section
really?
where like there's always wrestlers that like try to do table shit and they fucking
just fuck it up.
Yeah. Or the table doesn't break. So they'll play this little thing and it'll be like, I am the table. And then the table won't fucking break.
Dude, honestly, I was just about to say, but I didn't want to interrupt you. Having a table here at Two Dudes at a Table is only appropriate, considering that we are Bill's Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
Having tables in the podcast. One of these weeks, we got to put someone through one. Maybe we'll do that once we get sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Maybe we'll do that once we get some visual going.
Hell yeah, or we'll just post it up on the Facebook page. You want to see someone go through a table? Give us like 200 more likes.
But we are going to go into a
high quality tunage break.
Break.
What are we jamming?
We are listening to a lo-fi Christmas mix by
Oh, who's it by?
the Jazz Hop Cafe.
Oh, always a cafe involved.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like you don't listen to this shit anywhere else but a cafe.
Right.
All right, guys, we'll be back.
All right, guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. All right, I was going to save Flick Pick of the Week for a little bit longer into the podcast, but I'm really interested because you said it was going to be controversial. So we are going to get into Flick Pick of the Week right now. We're going to do it right now. We're going to say fuck it and do a Flick Pick of the Week.
Well,
Nicholas,
this is a shock to me.
what is your Flick Pick of the Week?
My flick pick is Patriots Day. It's about the Boston bombing, the Boston Marathon bombing.
Okay.
And it's kind of like it reenacts the story, obviously.
Yeah.
That we all experienced, back in 2013 in April. 2 bombs went off. These 2 Americans that were part of some, group. They decided to walk around with some motherfucking backpacks and fuck people's days up. It was a shitty situation. And the way that the movie depicted the whole thing was fucking fantastic. It's starring Mark Wahlberg, Michelle Monaghan, and J.K. Simmons, the dude who was in fucking Spider-Man. He played the newspaper director guy.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, the guy with the cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of shit. He was on like Oz and shit.
Never
like
seen
that.
that.
It's like an old show. It's on HBO. It's about a prison. That's where like Elliot on SVU.
Yeah.
Christopher Maloney, his real name. That's where he was too. It was on Oz.
Was that where he started, or was that something later on?
I think he did like small stuff, but that was like what really got his name known.
Yeah.
Because that was like a fucked up HBO show. My mom used to watch it all the time. And like we buy her like series of it for Christmas and shit. But back to the movie, it was fucking fantastic. It's about the bombers' names were Zhokar Tarzanev and Tamerlan Tarzan. I'm probably butchering the fuck out of those names, even though they were American individuals. Their names definitely the fuck were not.
Right.
But this was back when like fucking Obama was in office.
Yeah.
And tons of people that shouldn't have lost their life. Well, not even that. Only 3 people actually died.
Really? I thought it was more. Did a bunch of people get hurt?
Yeah, 280 individuals were injured.
Yeah.
3 were actually killed, one of them being an 8-year-old.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So that was pretty fucking shitty. I remember this one picture, like, back when this shit happened. Like, I was still in high school. And, like, I remember this one picture. I was chilling in, like, study hall or something. Because we were allowed to use our phones in study hall and shit.
Yeah.
And this picture was this dude sitting in a wheelchair getting wheeled away. And this guy is holding his fucking arteries.
Wow.
And if I can find the picture, I'll post it up on the 2 Dudes page. And, yeah, like, it was just a really tragic thing. And the movie was just fucking great. Like, obviously there can't really be any spoilers because it was a real life event. Like, we all know what happened.
Right.
The brother.
Yeah, if you live in the fucking United States, you probably know.
Well, not even that, because what led to after that were a lot of other terrorist attacks and shit as well.
True.
Like, a lot of the Paris bombings and, like, stuff like that. And, I just had, like, some information here on some other bombings in the U.S. that have just fucking blown our minds. maybe before, Colton and I's time, but, like, my dad knew this guy. Like, he played on his team in baseball in Pendleton.
What, really?
Yeah, April 19th, 1995. Car bomb parked outside of the Muir Federal Building in Oklahoma City kills 168 people and injures more than 500.
And your dad knew him?
Yeah, Timothy McVeigh, known as the Oklahoma City bombings.
No shit.
One of the biggest domestic terror attacks on our country.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
some
nuts.
crazy shit. Also, where we got here? I did my research this week, everybody.
You did research. That's for sure.
Back in 75 in December, going back to just it'll be December 29th, 1975 is when this happened.
Yeah.
So we're talking a few days after Christmas. So these people are all
Right.
chilling with their,
like all happy.
yeah, they're all fucking
having good times.
Yeah, I know, like, that time was probably a shitty time anyways. Like, I don't know. It was the 70s, though. I guess it was all about peace and shit.
Yeah. Well, there was everybody who was about war, and there was everyone who was about peace. It was kind of both, I feel like.
Yeah, and then there was people that were just like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. But
and then there were the people, I'm moving to Canada.
Yeah, I'm fucking getting out of here, getting some... I know they're going to have free health care.
I'm a Quaker. And recreational weed.
Yeah.
They have recreational weed. So all the fucking hippies that moved there...
They're definitely...
all the hippies that moved there in the 70s that were 20... are now old enough to be politicians, and we're like, yo, we need recreational weed up in this country.
Did you ever notice how, like, in all of history, everything was great in Canada?
Yeah.
Where'd the slaves go?
Canada doesn't go to war.
Where'd the slaves go?
Dude.
They went to Canada.
Yeah, Canada's where it's at. Fucking, I showed you the video earlier. Jimmy Fallon was making fun of Niagara Falls, New York.
Oh, my God.
Saying how great Canada's side was. And, I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong in the slightest bit. Like,
we even go there just to be
everybody
like, yeah.
in Buffalo goes to Canada, but that's also because you're able to drink at 19. So, I know a lot of people that go there for that, but still, Canada's pretty sweet. Once you get over there.
Once you get to actually, like, when you actually get to explore, like, Clifton Hill and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, dude, Clifton Hill's sweet, and it's right across the border. Like, it's not like you have to travel. For us, Canada, Niagara Falls, Canada is about half an hour away, which is about the same distance as it takes for us to get to Niagara Falls, USA.
Yeah.
So, like, it's pretty much the same distance. So we go to Canada. Dude, Clifton Hill's right across the border. Jimmy Fallon said it best. It's like going, like, it's like a small Vegas. Like, there's lights everywhere. There's a wax museum there, which is really cool. There's like a bunch of other things.
Is that like that? I think I went to it. There's like,
but there's a ton of shit to do. Is the point? And the Canadian side of the falls is so much better than the United States side.
Yeah,
it's so much
100%.
better. We're on the wrong side. You go over to Canada is where it's at. If you're ever going to Niagara Falls, you might as well get your passport and go to the Canadian side. You'll get the full experience of the falls. Just because I feel like for us, the falls are like cool, but it's like whatever. Because we live here, and it's just like right now at this point in my life, I've seen it so many times. It's just water flowing over some rocks. But everybody else who comes here who doesn't live here has never seen it. They love it. They think it's like the coolest thing ever. So
yeah, I don't blame them. I don't know. There's some cool parts of Niagara Falls, like down by the falls. Mm-hmm. But, like, Canada, I guess, has had its, like, fair share of bullshit, too. Like, I'm looking here, and there's tons of domestic terrorism as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How can you hate the Canadian government? They're like, hey, you guys are hurt? Here, we'll fix you for free.
Yeah, like, but I guess the big thing, though, is, like, even though they have free healthcare and shit, you, like, end up waiting, like, a good amount of time before you have to, like, get seen in, like, an ER or something.
Yeah.
Which, like, that
Well, yeah, but that's how it is here,
sucks.
though. That's how it is here. That's one of the biggest things. I watched an argument about that, and they were like, yeah, there's wait times in Canada, but there's wait times here, too. Dude, the one time I had a sprained ankle. I did it when I was out of state. They told me to have it wrapped up, take medicine or whatever, and then if it doesn't seem to get any better in 2 weeks, go see another doctor.
Right.
So I went to the ER again when I came here, and I said, listen, I have a high ankle sprain and a foot sprain. I am taking ibuprofen. They told me to keep it elevated, and just, like, that's all you can really do. Just make sure it's where it should be. 7 hours later, They come in the room after doing my x-rays and say, keep it elevated. Here's a prescription for some higher ibuprofen. And I was like, bitch, you wasted 7 hours of me just sitting there. Like, I knew that. I came in and told you that.
Just imagine what those hospitals were like on the day of that bombing.
Right, dude? Like, I couldn't even imagine when something like that happens, or when there's like a huge bus accident and you got 30 people coming that are about to die.
That
like,
was gonna be the next thing I was gonna ask you, kind of to wrap this little
segment.
This little segment of is like, what would you do, man? Like, I have no fucking clue what I would do.
What would I do if I was in a situation like that, or what would I do if I was working at the hospital?
Both.
If I was ever in a situation, anybody who says they know what they do, they're lying. Because nobody knows what you're going to do in that situation, because your adrenaline's going.
You have an
chaos.
idea, so that kind of bases your decision, but you're
not
going
really
off.
Though. Like, once dude, if you see someone's leg get blown off and you're just a regular civilian, your mind isn't going to be like, okay, let's stick to the plan. Your mind's going to be like, fuck, get out, get out of here.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know it sucks, but like, I would not be stopping to save anybody.
I feel like I would go into full, like, yeah, it would be full survival mode. You would care about the people who...
That's a fight or flight
like you
situation,
the most. Like, you care about the most. Like, if you were with Ellie there... Ellie
we're getting the fuck out.
Ellie would be number one priority. Yeah. But if you're there with, like, a couple buddies who you don't see very often, you guys were like, let's go on a trip. And you're like, all right, I guess. You're fucking dipping. You don't care who you're with. You don't care what you're doing. You don't care who's in your way.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the fastest, but you can't be the slowest.
Survival of fucking fittest,
bro. 100%. Unless there was something like with me or like Megan, I would never just leave Megan.
No.
But like, if honestly, almost anybody else, I have really good friends. I care about them all. But you have to care about yourself more than anybody. If you don't love yourself more than anybody else to keep your ass alive, something's wrong.
But it's not even thinking about yourself.
It is. Like, you're keeping yourself alive.
But you're keeping yourself alive for other people. So you're thinking about what those people...
I'm keeping myself alive for me. I don't want to die. I don't care what you say. I'm not dying. I am going. I'm getting out of there. I don't care who's there, who I'm running with. I'm out. I'm staying alive. Now, at the end of that topic there, we're going to go into another high-quality tunage.
Yeah.
Here at Two Dudes at a Table.
Is it still the same jams?
It might be. Let me check. Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. We're jamming some Christmas tunes all December long.
Yes, sir. But we ain't about that stupid Christmas shit.
No, we about that high quality.
High quality, lo-fi Christmas mix.
We'll be back.
By the Jazz Hop Cafe. We will be back.
What's going on, guys? We're back here at the Weekend Sesh, Two Dudes at a Table podcast, chilling, unwinding on this Sunday evening after a terrible Bills loss. Josh Allen, it's not your fault. We're not going to get into it this week. We'll save. I think what we're going to do...
I don't even really blame the Bills.
Yeah.
There was a couple things like, what is his name? Charles Clay?
Yeah.
He should have caught that last touchdown.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't the greatest pass. I'll give him that, but like that
It
was
was
a
there,
catchable.
though. You're wide open.
You're wide open. It's a catchable pass. Like, and your hands were on it is the worst part. Like, you had it and you dropped it, and that would have won the game. So, but we're not gonna get into it because we're trying to keep it positive here at Two Dudes at a Table.
After a
Weekend Sesh.
After a terribly negative.
Yeah, dude, that game was brutal.
No, not even the movie, the Boston.
Oh yeah, right. Trying to keep it positive here, talking about death and terror.
Yeah, well, that was my flick pick. Was the Patriots Day.
Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg and all that. What's your
my flick pick?
Yeah, you usually go with the shows.
Yep, I got another two. Or actually, no, it is a movie this week.
Oh shit!
You didn't see it. Me, Janelle, and Megan have though. It's the Christmas Chronicles.
Ah,
that
I kind of
movie...
know what has happened.
Yeah.
Though. Like,
okay.
Yeah,
I'll just explain it a little bit real quick. I actually have it pulled up here on my laptop. Oh, but I hit a button and I screwed up, guys.
It was like Charles Clay, and he dropped the ball.
Yep, that's exactly where it was. Wow, that sucks. All right, that's not loading. But yeah, Christmas Chronicles. It's pretty much about a kid and her older brother trying to find.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out if Santa's real. It's a little kid.
Trying to catch him in this day and age with the camera.
Yeah, they got the camera set up and they set up all these traps. It's a cute movie. Good for kids, good for adults as well. I thought it was a very well-rounded movie. Like, there wasn't anything too raunchy, but it was definitely still enjoyable.
Yeah, it's starring Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn, Oliver Hudson.
Yeah.
Tons of fucking stars in that movie. It was great. Good family flick. I saw most of it, to be honest with you. Yeah.
But it was really good, man. I was really, we watched it, and, I mean, my parents thought it was good. The one guy at work he's like 65, he thought it was good. I thought it was good. Ellie thought it was good. So we got a wide range from 65 to a 6-year-old, 59-year range of appropriate for. So it works out in the end. It was a good movie. I definitely highly suggest watching it.
That should be the flick pick of the month.
Flick pick of the month because it's a Christmas movie. But who knows? Maybe next week we'll have a better Christmas movie. Who knows?
We'll just have a series of fucking fantastic Christmas movies. That's what tune in next week. Next week is going to be about childhood Christmas memories as well as your favorite Christmas movies and cartoons.
Hell yeah. I dig it.
I am totally down.
Dude, actually, you know what I'm excited for? Let me look at the calendar real quick. Not this week, not this coming week, but the following Sunday will be the 16th, which means that Mule will be out. And I am super excited
Mule?
to see that.
Yeah, with
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
I think we should all definitely go see that together.
For sure.
AMC Stubs members, $5 ticket Tuesdays. That's where it's at. Normally $13.50 a piece. So we're definitely going to have to go see that. And who knows, maybe that will end up on a flick pick of the week. Or maybe it'll be so bad.
Yeah, we'll give you a little...
Who the fuck are we kidding? It's Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, it's going to be great no matter fucking what. Well, we'll give you a little breakdown of what the movie's about. Broke, alone, and facing foreclosure on his business, Earl Stone takes a job as a drug carrier for the Mexican cartel. His immediate success leads him to easy money and a larger shipment that soon draws attention by the DEA. And then he's going to try to probably get the fuck out of the way. You know, sell all that shit, get out of Dodge. All that good stuff, you know?
All that good shit.
Imagine being fucking as old as Clint Eastwood.
He's old as fuck, too, isn't he?
Oh, dude, he's fucking ancient. What's your guess?
For his age?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't even know. 79. That's my guess. 79.
Let's see here. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, he's fucking old.
Is he 89?
He's 88.
Oh boy!
That man's that man's lived a good life.
Old man. He's old, bro.
He's experienced a lot of shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Done 100%. A lot of good stuff. He's an advocate for a lot of good shit. He hates Trump, which is awesome.
Yeah, which is funny too because you'd think with I don't know, just him being him. I figured.
I
he'd
think
be
he's
Trump
a very
supporter.
open old person.
Is
though,
he?
You know?
He's one of the open ones.
Yeah,
man,
like you could see. I could see Robert De Niro being super racist and shit too, but he's got a fucking black wife.
True. Yeah, I could see him. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just a stereotype I have against the old
like,
people, but I feel like most old people are assholes.
Yeah, I feel like he's for like LGBT too and shit. Like, fuck yeah, dude. That's what
Hell
everybody's
yeah.
about. Well,
That's
everybody
true,
that's a
though.
fucking human being.
Well, all we're really waiting for, yeah, for sure, dude. All we're really waiting for, though, is pretty much all the old people to die off in Congress or retire.
Yeah.
Because this new generation, this younger generation that we have, and maybe a little bit older than us, like millennials, and then my generation, which is technically Generation Z, I think. I'm not really happy about it. I got the 1 year. I'm the year after millennials ends. But I feel like these new generations coming up, it's going to be a big turning point. And once all the older people retire or die, the younger generation is going to come up and change some shit. I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling about it. I think that
I just hope we don't die before it happens.
I don't think we'll die. I think that Trump actually is a huge turning point because I feel like people were like, "Oh, I don't need to vote. I don't need to vote. He's not going to win." Everybody thought Hillary was going to win. And then all of a sudden Trump won, and I feel like everybody's like, "All right, guys, we got to vote. Hold on.
Yeah.
We can't not vote. We can't just expect people to take care of it because the old people vote. And most old people voted for Trump, and no young people really voted. I don't know many people that voted for the whole. But we all wanted Hillary to win over. Well, I didn't really want Hillary to win, but I didn't know who. I didn't know who was.
Dude, I wanted fucking.
I wanted Bernie.
Yeah.
I either wanted Bernie or I wanted Gary Johnson over all of them. Everything I had read a checklist of his versus other people, and it was just like a basic 20 or 30 points of debate and what they were for and against. I looked at it. This man I was like, yeah, I'd like that. And he was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, fuck that. And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah, dude, I like this guy. All the yes no's were in line. There's only a couple of them where I was like, maybe I can deal with that. But I really wanted him, but he was a third party, and unfortunately third parties don't win. But you never know, because Abraham Lincoln was third party. He was Democrat, and Democrat wasn't one of the main two, I guess. I don't really know how it goes. I am not an expert in economics in the slightest bit. So take everything I'm saying, not even with a grain of salt, with dust. Take it with dust. Don't even listen. Don't even listen to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just an opinionated asshole.
Yeah.
But that's who we are here at Two Dudes at a Table.
The only thing that you can fact check us on are the Boston bombings and fucking movies, man.
If you really want those sources, we'll give them to you. But those are kind of our opinions anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, all bad shit when it comes to government. What I think. I just wish people could just be people and fucking not worry about what other people are doing and everyone be successful as a collective unit and not have different classes and shit like that.
Yo, there is a video. It's a music video. It's a song that just came out, I don't think that long ago. It's called Racism. It's another one of those music videos. Yeah. But this white dude is rapping, and he says N-I-G-G-A.
Really?
And I was like, oh, and when I first watched it, I was like, oh shit, this white boy just said it. It sounds proper, and it doesn't sound like it's not offensive in any way. And if you listen to what he's talking about,
but he said the N-word.
He said it, and I started watching reaction videos because I was like, I gotta see people react to this. And I watched all of the few I could find, and they were all black, and they were all paused it and were like, I don't really give a fuck at this point. They're like, if you still get offended by that, you're fucking up, bro. I don't really care. And he didn't use it. The one dude really went into it and he explained it. He was like, as long as it's not over the top or derogatory, he's like, I don't really care. So the way he used it, I feel made it okay for him at least. In no way am I saying it's okay for white people to say it. I'm just saying with the way it was explained to me in the video, the way he did it, and probably because of who he is and what he's talking about as well. It was, I don't know, man. It was just cool. It was cool to see how people reacted, and it was a really good message. So it's called Racism. I don't remember
who it's by.
I don't remember who it's by. It's not somebody big. That's why when I first watched it, I was like, oh, shit. I want to see what people are saying about this. But whatever. We are going to actually go into another high quality tunage in a couple seconds here. We are still listening to a lo-fi Christmas mix.
Hell yeah.
By a Jazz Hop Cafe.
We hope you're enjoying the sesh. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, for some other sweet, sweet melodies of our voices. We'll be back.
All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you for listening to that low-quality tunage. Here with us at Two Dudes at a Table. I do want to say real quick before we get into what we're talking about next. I just want to say I appreciate you guys for listening, for being subscribed, for sharing with your friends. And part of that appreciation goes to a lot of our family and friends that really help us out and make sure we can get stuff, and they give us guests.
Yeah.
Speaking of guests, we posted about it this week. It was very last minute. But if you guys are ever interested in being in a podcast, I don't care if you've already been in it. If you want to be in another one, you're more than welcome to shoot us a DM over at Two Dudes at a Table. Or if you know us personally, just text us. And if you want to be on, we want you on.
Yeah.
We want to know your opinions. We want to have a third dude or another or a girl at the table.
A third dude or girl.
At the table, you know? So I appreciate you guys for listening. I really do. And I hope that some of you guys actually would like to be on the podcast. And even if we don't know you, I still want you to, like, ask.
Yeah, hit us up.
Hit us up. It would be really interesting to have somebody we didn't know.
As long as you're not a weirdo.
Yeah. And maybe we'll find out if you are when we do the podcast. And maybe we'll be, like, talking about you in the next podcast.
For real. No, I totally appreciate it too, guys. Anyone that's, like, supported us from, like, the start of the YouTube channel, back when we made videos and shit.
Yeah, back at the original Two Dudes at a Table. You can't even find those videos anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you could. They're always up. But, like, it would be a challenge to find them, is my point.
But, yeah, man. Total appreciation in all aspects. Make sure that you're, like, following us on Instagram. We don't post a lot, but we post some. I'll post up that picture of the that guy in the wheelchair during the Boston bombings. It'll be total, like, gore and shit. So make sure, you know.
It's an environment.
NSFW. Not safe for work.
Oh, it's always safe for work. Just don't get caught. That's like you remember the Moonshiner show? Everything's legal until you get caught.
Right.
And that's the truest statement, my friend. You don't get caught doing illegal shit. Who's saying it's illegal?
Right. No,
I'm not saying to go do illegal shit. All right, guys. You need to relax. Don't take everything I say so goddamn seriously.
Yeah. That's the problem with the world. Everybody takes
so
everything
serious.
so serious.
We are a comedian of some sort. maybe not a stand-up comedian, but we have a podcast, so I guess that makes us comedians.
We're some form of entertainment.
We're a form of entertainment. Maybe we're not, dude. Maybe people just hate it. They're like, this sucks.
They're like, why do these guys even fucking
Why do they keep making videos or fucking podcasts? They're like, these guys suck.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, man. I enjoy doing this. I love doing this. It's really nice, too, because it's like every Sunday, I just get to sit down for an hour and just chill with my homie and make some content, and it's a fun thing for me. I really enjoy doing it.
Hell yeah. Oh, lots of stuff coming up for the band.
Hell yeah. Little habits plug.
Any habits, listeners out there? We never really jam any habits on here.
It's hard to jam.
I know.
Experience.
Yeah.
Like here at Two Dudes at a Table, we're session, and it's your, you know what? It's your weekend sesh, and we're just chilling.
Just trying to chill. We're not trying
Habits
to
make me want to
beat the
punch
fuck
people
out
in the
of everybody.
face.
But that's good. That's
the goal.
That's what our goal is. Man.
I just want to hit something.
For
I
real.
don't. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying you just want to hit something sometimes.
Oh, dude, you just want to throw something
Get
against
that
the
anger
wall.
out. That's what I don't get, man. Sometimes, like, people have asked me, they're like, how do you listen to this stuff? And I'm like, you've never wanted to hit something?
For real.
Like, you've never just gotten to people? How does that work? Nah, you just build up the anger, and sometimes you want to hit shit, so you listen to habits, and it makes you want to punch stuff in the face.
Yeah, because habits is the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not to toot my own motherfucking horn, but like...
Don't fart. Toot your horn, don't fart your horn.
And I talked to the guys, and they want to be on.
Oh, no shit, really?
So, sometime in the future, we will have the band on.
Might be next Sunday, who knows?
That could be a lot of good shit to talk about.
Hell yeah.
I think it'd be sweet. Be a lot of little stories and shit like that from tour.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll do that next week, and we'll save Christmas for the weekend before.
Or we can have habits on and ask about Christmas shit, because that would be the biggest contradiction. And it would be so funny. And it would be really interesting to hear about, Joey and Skylar and Grenzy's Christmases as well. Just to see how it was when they were growing up. Wait, have any of them, like, were they even have really hard times?
Man. We'll
that'd
have
be
to,
interesting, too.
We'll have to experience that as a collective bunch. That'll be interesting.
We're not going to tell them either. You don't get to think about this. This is on the spot. This is how they get, like, celebrities to say stupid shit. They just come up. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? And they just say some random shit. They're like, fuck you, fuck. And then all of a sudden they're, like, labeled as bipolar.
Yeah, right? They're like, oh, God. I went and said some shit to this paparazzi, and now I'm fucking schizophrenic.
Like, so that'll be interesting. We won't tell them. We'll just be like, listen, man, this is what it's about. If you don't like it, well.
I think the only person in the band, well, besides Skylar, I bet you Skylar listens to the podcast.
I could see Sky. I hope he does.
Maybe Joey does too. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. We don't really ever talk about the podcast. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably not. But maybe Skylar might. Skylar's probably listened to a couple of them.
Grenzy probably listened to his.
Probably. At least part of it.
Yeah. It'll be a fun little time with the Habits boys. So, I don't know. We got an announcement coming tonight.
Keep your eyes peeled for that on the Habits Facebook page, right?
It'll probably be up before this podcast is up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
cool.
In the next 20 minutes, to be exact.
Exciting shit.
Obviously, what are we doing? Recording this.
Yeah, this is a recording. Even though I say we're live, it's just, I mean live as in we're recording.
Yeah. No, it's a good time, man.
I do want to live stream these, though. We should.
Yeah.
It would just be better.
It'd be fun.
We should just. I'm going to figure out how to live stream, and we'll just start live streaming.
Oh, yeah. We could just stream on Facebook Live.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Stream on Facebook Live, and then
post it up on YouTubes.
The tube.
The tubes of the U.
The tubes
of
of the
man,
U.
we went through the whole...
Oh, shit.
Our high-quality tuna just failing on us. DJ, help us out. What are we doing here?
Guys, don't forget what that was called. I forgot what it was called. Let me go back.
It was a Christmas...
It's a Christmas... Lo-fi Christmas mix, but we're not going to listen to that.
By a jazz cafe.
We're going to do another lo-fi Christmas mix in a second here. Man, DJ fucking up.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Christmas chill out. This is, Christmas chill out. It hasn't loaded yet. I'll let you know who it's by on the next low quality tunage, high quality tunage, whatever you want to call it. Which will be coming up shortly here, so be excited.
You had something you wanted to talk about this week. Something that yesterday was.
Oh yeah, yesterday. It's weird that I'm talking about it because everyone's gonna think I have it, but I don't. like how it was brought up. God, I keep fucking kicking the mic.
It's not a soccer ball, bro.
I know. All right. Yesterday, December 1st, was National HIV and AIDS Day, I believe. I hope. I hope I was right. We were watching Hulu, and I saw a bunch of commercials for medication, which I'll talk about in a second. And then I went on Facebook, and I saw some ads for it on there, and I was like, damn, like, what up with all this HIV/AIDS shit? Does the government know something I don't?
Yes, it was in fact yesterday. World AIDS
cool.
Day.
World AIDS Day. Oh, so it wasn't. It was World.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Designated to every December 1st since 1988.
That's awesome.
Is an international day dedicated to raising awareness of the AIDS pandemic caused by the spread of the HIV infection and mourning those who have died from the disease.
There we go. Being factual and proper on Two Dudes at a Table now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was yesterday. I saw a bunch of ads, which I was like, that's why I looked it up, because I was like, why do I keep seeing all these HIV ads?
Yo, ads are getting like really interesting. Like the other day, we were watching. Janelle and I caught this. It was a Best Buy commercial, and this lady's talking, and she's naming off all the stuff like, oh, what should I get for this individual? And it was like a boy cousin or some shit like that.
Right.
And he was like, oh, guys really like drones, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, what should I get for my wife? And I was like, Janelle and I caught that, and I was like, that's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, I saw that one too. It was on Hulu, right? That's where I saw it.
Yeah, it might have been on Hulu.
I saw it on. It was all Hulu. It was all the ads I saw.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hulu. They had that 99 cent.
I don't know. It might have been on
TV,
to be honest with you, because I.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, I could see the Best Buy one, but I think all the HIV/AIDS were.
Oh
all
yeah,
on
those
Hulu.
were all on Hulu.
But that's what I wanted to talk about, the medication. They have a medication now that I know you saw it, but they have a medication now that you could take. It's like 3 pills in one or whatever, but it says that it stopped HIV, and it like not stopped it, but it made it
makes
so
it undetectable.
Undetectable. You still have it. It's not a cure. But it makes it undetectable, which leads me to believe that it stops it. It stops the progression. So, like, you're not going to get worse. You're not going to get better either, but you're not going to get worse, which for a lot of people is a huge thing and can live like a regular life. All they have to do is take this pill every day, which is kind of scary to think about, but the amount of pills that people who have HIV and AIDS have to take anyways, like one pill that would seem to fix it all. It almost seems too good to be true, but I guess
I believe there's some
getting
kinda...
to be. There's got to be something up with it. Like, it's gonna fuck you up, but
yeah.
Hey man, if you can have a better quality life and maybe only takes a couple years off, like shit, that'd be worth it. Quality of life is better than quantity of life.
I don't know.
If you have a shitty life, you don't want to live forever. If you have a good life, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I just wish there was something out there for everybody that would just fix everything and everyone could just live.
Yeah.
But of course, it's not how the world works. It is a sad waste of fucking... I don't know, man. It's
Yo, did you see... I actually did want to talk about this. I thought about this throughout the week. Did you see the dude that went to that island off of India? Off the coast of India?
No.
What? You didn't heard about that?
No.
So this Christian missionary dude went to this island that hadn't been contacted for like 66,000 years.
Oh, with the tribes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he fucking got murdered. And I'm like, duh. Number one, it's illegal to go there. So you being a Christian missionary breaking the law to go there to a place where we don't know the language. Nobody knows the language. It's their language. Nobody knows how to speak it. So you're just going to go over there and start speaking whatever language you have. And you're like, I'm going to make it right? Like, what? No, no. Like, nobody knows language. You're not going to be able to communicate. And they hate white people because in, like, I don't know, I think, like, the 70s, another dude tried to go there, and he was the first one to, like, discover them.
Yeah.
And he got really weird with them, and he was, like, measuring their dicks. And, like, dude, he got real sexual. Like, he was supposed to be, like, a scientist, but he got real sexual with it and shit. And, like, just real weird, and they ended up killing him, I think. And ever since then, they've hated white people. And it's like, why would you even try to go there? The white guy is evil. Like, that would be like aliens coming here. Like, we're going to probably shoot them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you think's going to happen? The U.S. government's going to be like, oh, hey, what's up?
I think they'll imprison a few.
They're going to try and shoot them. They're going to try and take down their ship and experiment and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, you're a white guy going to a tribe that came from South Africa, I believe.
Yeah.
66,000 years ago.
Like, some ancestors you've never even
thought
of.
Yeah, like, you can't, and then going there, you're gonna kill them.
They looked creepy as fuck.
Yeah, dude, because they're all fucking families, probably.
Not even that.
Think about it.
No, they all had, like, war paint on and shit, and, like, they were creepy.
Yeah, dude. There was a ship, it was like a barge, like, ship, that was, or, like, a container one, like, has those containers on it. It got stuck on a sandbar or something by there. And they were, like, calling for help. And all of a sudden, that's how they got discovered, was this tribe started running off of the island with fucking bows and arrows trying to get to them.
Jesus.
And, like, I think they might have gotten out of there, but they've never been able to retrieve the ship.
So it's just been chilling in the water.
It's just been in the water for, like, 40 years. They can't get close enough because everybody tries to kill them. And it's just, like... Then there was another, like, 2 fishermen were in a boat, and they fell asleep while they were, like, fishing, and they drifted on shore. They, like, woke up and got massacred.
God damn.
Just because, like, they weren't even doing anything. Like, they
were
sleeping.
just, like,
they were
white
there.
dudes, and
they were there.
Yeah.
Like, it was, dude. It's so interesting to, like, read about and shit.
It's like that, what's that fucking movie? The Green Inferno or whatever? With the tribe?
Maybe.
Let me look that up. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I feel
Green
like
Inferno? With a tribe?
Yeah.
I thought... Or was that... Was Green Inferno... Wasn't that the one with Seth Rogen?
No.
Was that... What was that?
The Green Inferno was about these people. They were, like, researchers. And they go to this, like, island where there's tribes. And these people, like, the government or something is, like, tearing down their land and shit. So they, like, really hate, like, normal, like, citizens and stuff. Kind of like the same thing. And they fucking... Let me see here. A lawyer's daughter meets a student activist named Alejandro when he goes on a hunger strike on behalf of unpaid janitors. Smitten Justine agrees to help Alejandro undertake his next project to save the Amazon. She soon learns to regret her decision when their plane crashes in a Peruvian jungle, and she and the rest of their group are taken captive by a tribe of hungry cannibals.
Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's one... I'm going to just say this. There's this one scene where...
Wait, is that the one that was really fucked up and, like, controversial? Because everybody thought that shit was fake? And, like, it was all real? Like, they were actually watching people getting eaten and shit?
No, it was a fake movie. It was made by... I think, like, Eli Roth was involved with it. He's, like... He did, like, Wrong Turn and stuff.
Oh, dude, there was an old...
Or not Wrong Turn, Cabin Fever.
There's an old film that had something to do with a tribe.
Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, everyone thought it was real, but it was fake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but, this movie is great. There's a scene, I'm just gonna... There's no spoilers, really. But, like, there's some kind of dead body filled with, like, pot.
What? Really?
Yeah. I forget what the fuck happened.
That just happened. Recently. They found a body that was filled with weed.
I think they had, like, a bunch of weed with them or something. And one of the dead bodies that was laying around, they end up stuffing it with weed or something. And that way, when they ate the body, they all got high as fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that they would go to sleep. so they could try to like escape or something like that. It was a great fucking movie though.
That's
But
hilarious.
yeah, make sure you check that shit out. I don't even know who the fucking stars in that. Everything's about movies this week. I feel it's wintertime. All I've been doing is watching movies.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. It's December 2nd in Western New York, and it's 52 degrees.
Ugh.
It's definitely like 35 in here, though. Like, it's cold in the garage.
Oh, for real.
It's definitely cold.
Oh, the dude from fucking Spy Kids was in it.
The little kid?
Yeah, Daryl Sabera.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in it. So, yeah, it's a good fucking movie. It was a good flick, too.
Word. But, alright, guys. It's about that time. We're going to be wrapping up here. Thank you guys for tuning in. That went way quicker than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's been a great little episode here. We talked about a bunch of shit.
We talked about a lot.
I hope you guys enjoyed the sesh this weekend. Make sure that you tune in next week. We're going to either... we'll probably have habits on. I'm going to try to work some things out. So make sure that you guys tune in. Make sure that you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you're always notified all the fucking time that, like, whenever we post, which is always on Sundays.
Or Monday mornings.
Yeah.
So, like, if we're up, like, most of the time it's uploading on Sundays, but sometimes it takes forever and sometimes it's not till Monday morning. So, like, the upload process takes hours and hours because they're long videos.
And our internet sucks. So,
yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we're out.
We're getting out of here. Thanks, guys. Again, we're listening to Christmas Chill Out Part 1, Jazz Hop, Hip Hop, Instrumentals.
Play us out, DJ!
Cheeky Jazz Hop.
Ow!
Richardson's party the other day. Oh, it was very nice. She's the most perfect housekeeper I've ever seen.